Hi YouTube, it's Joe here. Second video of the weekend. I went out Sunday morning, just went to one boot sale, but it was really massive. I think there was a couple of other boot sales locally which weren't on, so there was loads of people in there. Although saying that, I didn't even get round, maybe I got round about half of it. I just ran out of time really. I was doing something in church on the morning, so I just had to get there and get back. So yeah, I picked up a load of stuff which I'll show you now. But yeah, I could have stayed and could have got even more stuff. It was brilliant. In terms of, oh yes, I was going to say, in terms of video quality, I do apologise. The video quality is going down a little bit on some of these videos, just because the last two or three I've had to do, I'm using an old phone. My phone's being serviced. It's got a problem with it. So sorry, the video quality is not great on them on these videos, but hopefully it still gives you an idea of what I'm picking up, what you should look out for, and things you can do well on. So I'll just get straight into it. I picked up two Wii bundles. I don't normally do Wii bundles because they're normally overpriced where I go, but these ones were really good. There's one in here which has got two controllers, two remotes, two nunchucks, all the leads, etc. And I paid £3 for that one. And then this one here was £5. This was the first one I saw, £5 again. It's got two remotes in the jackets, two controllers and all that. So I'll test it all. I'll see if there's any sort of software or any sort of added games on the console, see how it goes. Oh yeah, and one of them had these couple of games thrown in, Harry Potter Years 1 to 4, which is worth selling by itself, and Bully, which isn't really. And then the other one had these sort of three games, which are just sort of, yeah, bundle games. But no, for £3 and for £5, I was really pleased with those. So yeah, may sort of sell the remotes and stuff like that, and then may part it out. I'll just sort of see, make a decision on that. I'll do the rest of the media stuff that I picked up because it's all here. I got Thundercats Series 1 and 2, paid £4 for the pair. He wanted £3 each, I've got them for the pair for £4. There's not a huge amount of money in that. I think I was just a little bit loyal to that, having grown up with it and loved it as a kid. So yeah, I'm not going to watch them through. I'd be lying if I said I would. But yeah, they'll just sell those. So yeah, a bit of money in those. And then I picked up a few of sort of the Disney, especially like the 2-disc collectors when I see them. So I got Incredibles, got Harry Potter here. Again, sort of the 2-disc specials. I try and pick these up, put them in a bit of a bundle. These ones were new and sealed. These Deathly Hallows ones. So, and a guy had loads of them. I could have maybe picked up all of them that he had and just sold them as they are, because that's the newest Harry Potter. But I just picked up a couple for £1 each. Indiana Jones Lego for £1. I don't know. Toy Story, these were 50p. These ones, the double pack, and then that one I actually gave him £1.50 because I felt bad taking the top one for 50p because it had 2 discs in there. Monsters Inc., Tarzan, 2-disc special, Peter Pan. And so yeah, those I'll try and do as a bundle, all these sort of Disney ones, or a Pixar bundle. Now this I took a guess on. I say the problem with this having to record on this phone is the phone that I've got actually doesn't, I can't get any sort of connection, so it's just taking a guess a lot of the time. This guy had Def Jam best of, like Series 1 and 2 there. These seem to do really well. He only wanted £1 for them, so I was like, oh, there's got to be money in those. And yeah, I think there's going to be a fairly reasonable return in those. Over here, picked up a Norton antivirus. This guy wanted £5 for this one because it's brand new and sealed. I gave him £4 for it in the end. It's not, I should get about 15 to 20 back on that one being new, and this one it's open, so it might be used, so that was £1. But I will again go on to Norton chat online. You can give them the code and they'll tell you if there's any uses left on it. So that was that. It's Crimson Skies. I sold this the other day for £5. That was 50p. Rock Ballads and SingStar 80s, paid £1 on each of those. Those ones are worth having. These worked out at £1.50 each, these two games. These are like the double play ones. Because they've got the Batman and the Indiana Jones in them, the Lego games, they're quite popular. Pilates in Pregnancy, I've not looked this up, but these sort of Pilates DVDs and the pregnancy ones, there seems to be quite good money in a lot of them, but that was a guess, that was £1. Star Wars Starfighter, that's 50p. Battlefront, try and get 1 and 2 of those, pretty worth doing. Simpsons game, I wouldn't ordinarily pick this up, but I picked up a couple of copies of Hit and Run and I sell them together. I find that they do quite well as a little bundle there. So there's 1 Simpsons game and then 3 Hit and Runs, and then a sealed Sims 2 Christmas Party pack, and that was £1. So that was all the media stuff that I got, I think. Yeah, that was pretty much all of it, so I was pretty pleased with some of that. Keep going round. I picked up this sealed Lego Racers for £2. Not a huge amount of money in it, but it should go for about a tenner. This was a total guess on my part. Ended up paying £7 for this. It's because I picked up some other bits which were totaled £13, and then just made it up to £20. The lady did actually want a tenner for it. It's GHD Midnight Collection Deluxe hair straighteners in there. So it comes in this like nice box and bits and pieces, and there's just a set of hair straighteners in there, and the box and all the rest of it goes for about a tenner by itself, so there should be some good money in that. I'll just sort of check those. I know lots of people sell GHDs and do well with them. I've never had a pair before, so yeah, it's the first ones of those I picked up. PS2 stuff, I picked up a DualShock controller for £1 and the SingStar mics for £1. This bundle in here was £8. That's got 2 DualShocks and the console and a memory card and all the leads and stuff like that. Stick at the back here. Picked up these Nerf dart tags. There's a few darts there and there's both the vests. That was £3. Not great money in it. It's not particularly popular Nerf set, that one, but yeah, should do alright with it. Oh, I've got a pair of Vans there out of place. They were £3, those Vans, those sort of boating ones. They're size 4, so either a child's or a lady's size. Got a pair of 511s, which I always like picking up. They were £3, I think, and then a pair of 501s, which were £1 there. They've got ripped jeans, ripped knees, those 501s, so I'll cut them off and turn those into shorts. Best pickup of the day, Rosetta Stone, French edition, 1 to 5. The people knew how much this was worth because they'd got like a receipt with it saying, oh, this cost £250 when we bought it new. And I was like, yeah, okay, so how much do you want for it? And they said, well, we were looking for about £50. And I thought, I don't know. I mean, I just knew that I didn't think there was going to be a lot of people who've turned up to a boot sale looking for a French language course for £50. So I just said, look, will you take £30 on it? And they said, yeah, they take 30 on it. And they're selling on the internet for about £150. So I'll have to pop that on second account because you're not allowed to sell Rosetta Stone, but I'll pop it on, try and get a quick buy it now before eBay notice that one. These were a punt as well, these that I picked up. They had some VHS big box, like collector's editions. The lady wanted £2.50 each. I managed to get the 3 for £6. There's a Wizard of Oz one, Gone with the Wind, and the Sound of Music. Sound of Music one's still sealed. And they've each got like a little book and bits and pieces in there. This one's got a book, it's got some stills. It's actually got some a little bit of the film from one of the film reels, and it's got a tape in there. I have looked some of them up. They don't seem to do that well, but I might be able to get about, I don't know, maybe £30 back if I do all 3 together, so we'll see about that. But yeah, I say it's not having your phone on you, so you can't really check any of these things up, so there we go. In terms of trainers, it was interesting with the boot sale, like, because it was this boot sale I'd never been to before, I didn't really know if they were dealers, private sellers, who was going on. It was like, had sort of 3 different areas to it, and it was just weird, so I was sort of, I couldn't tell, yeah, I just lost my bearings a little bit, so I wasn't ever really sure if it was a dealer or if it's somebody who was a private seller or this. Some of these trainer prices, I think I got them for roughly what I should be paying for them, but I say it's just a bit confusing. Normally you know what a dealer's going to charge and how much you can barter or knock off, or what someone who's just an individual seller is. But I did all right still, I think. I paid £4 on these Nike Air Max, these little kids ones. They're in really good condition. Should get about, they're good colour as well, black and pink always tend to do pretty well, so should get about £25 back on those. Really nice pair of Air Force Ones, £4. They're a size 4. These black monochrome, if you ever sell these, you want to use the word monochrome in the description. All black Converse, bit of wear again, size 4. They were £1, so they're good. What have we got here? Oh yeah, these were of the lady who had the GHDs. I bought these. I bought 2 pairs of trainers for £4 each, 1 pair for £5. So I had these really nice black leather Air Max 90s off of her. And what else did I have off her? I can't remember. It might have been this pair here, this pair of Air Max for £4, and then a big pair of Air Force Ones, short of £5 on those, but I'll get £30, £35 on these easily. So yeah, so that was really good. So I paid £13 for those 3 pairs of trainers. These Converse, they're actually my size 9. I wore them this morning. They're really nice. I may keep them. I don't know. I'll probably get £25 back on those. But they're a couple of quid. These ones were £3. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the light in here and keep blocking it with my arm. This pair of Air Max, Air Force Ones, black, these were £5, and the pair with no laces were £3, but I've got lots of laces upstairs so I can replace those. So yeah, really pleased with all the trainers again. Tried to just stick to the basics, stick to the ones which I know sell well and sell quickly. Picked up some WWF stuff, £2 I paid for this 2 belts. This belt spins here. And a microphone. This belt's got a crack in it and this one's missing the velcro. I didn't really check them properly. They're something I've not really sold much of before, so I'm sure I'll get my money back on them, but I'll just have to look into them. I think there's certain ones which are worth loads more than others, ones which light up and stuff like that, but I'm a bit of a novice on that, so I think this microphone does all right though. It's got John Cena, Undertaker, and Rey Mysterio's voice or something. It does. I don't really know. I need to put a battery in it. Yeah, so I'll check that out. Board games. I'm buying less and less board games, as I think lots of people are. Just again, sticking to the ones which I've sold in the past and I do reasonably well. This Best of TV and Movies, that was £1. The Monopoly Here and Now World Edition Electronic, that was £1.50. And then this was really great. Scrabble Deluxe, it's in really good condition, and that was £1. But I gave the lady £1.50 for it because I just felt £1 wasn't enough. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, that should sell, particularly build up to Christmas. That'll do really well. Last thing I picked up, I saw this bag of Lego, and I saw it had a few bits made up in it. It had a couple of plates and stuff like that. And the guy wanted 12 quid for it. But then I saw there was this other bag in there, and I looked at the other bag, and I'll pull it out, and it had absolutely loads of minifigures. These are all the ones which I've made up, which are complete. There's some Jack Stone ones in there. There are a lot of the minifigure series ones. So yeah, there's a troll there from Harry Potter. Unfortunately, it's missing its head and it's not in there. I can't find that, but that's quite a good figure by itself. But there's some Ninjago in there. There's clowns. There's Star Wars. There's loads in there. I think there's about 50 figures all told, because there's a load in here which I'm still sorting through and working out. So for 12 quid, there'll be loads of money in that. I think it's got... I'll just see if I can build this house set up, because I think it's got quite a bit of that house. But yeah, really pleased with that. So should make plenty of money on that. And if I can't make this up, I'll maybe just sell this as bulk. It's got some quite interesting pieces in it which might be worth selling by themselves. I'll just have to look into it. It's got a skate ramp and might have a fire engine of sorts or something like that. That could be the start of. So I will... Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll see what's worth selling by itself or just keeping it as bulk. But I do quite like to have a bit of Lego knocking around, because, for instance, yesterday I took a bit of time to make up those two sets that I picked up. This one is sort of 98% complete. It's just missing 2 bits, so that was really great to make that up, because I had a couple of bits it was missing, but I had them in storage. And then this shell garage, it's missing a few bits. It's missing the car which comes with it and a couple of other bits, but again, pretty much complete. So really pleased with those. So I can list those as sets as opposed to just listing it as bulk or sort of 60% complete. I can show how much is actually in that. So yeah, those are those things. I've had a few sales. I will show you some of the sales. I'll do a roundup of that tomorrow morning when I pick it up. But yeah, the thing is now I just have so much stuff to get on with. I did all the CDs at the back there. I listed and photographed them yesterday. But yeah, just still got loads more stuff just to keep getting on with all this stuff that I'm bringing in. Yeah, it just means it's extra jobs. Got a massive pile of stuff to go to Magpie there. So yeah, I will just have to keep busy, keep on it, as everybody is doing, I suppose, just trying to make it work. But anyway, that's my couple of videos for the weekend. I'll probably do one again tomorrow morning, updating you on what I sold. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Hope pickups are good and sales are great. Cheers guys, bye.